there's a lot of promotions that don't want to, pay me $100 less than my minimum because they'd rather just pick a guy who will do it for nachos and beer, and they're not really worried about what it sounds like. So there's every aspect of everything is considered a fight for it. Oh wow, jumping side kick from John.
Yeah, John Wild with some spinning and some jumping.
John in the orange.
And now Nathan just holding on to him and throwing kidney punches.
They are definitely fighting.
They are fighting. Excellent analysis, my friend Dylan McGrath. They are definitely fighting.
Well, sometimes these guys come out and they have a kickboxing
They're boxing,
match.
yes. No, you're
these
correct.
guys are just fighting.
I knew what you meant.
Just to make sure.
There was no facete in my statement.
What, did he just try to lap drop it?
He just caught sort of a, yeah, no belly-to-belly suplexes, obviously.
Steven's like, guys, calm down. I understand.
I know you're excited.
I understand.
Man.
Tranquilo, gentlemen.
Yeah. Nathan Roberts. Long right hand from Nathan Roberts, and John jumps in with the right hand of his own.
Yeah, these guys swinging now, starting to actually kickbox a little bit. Man, John really bringing a lot of clinching and grappling, and it got reversed on that throw.
Our referee, Stephen Montalbis, has his work cut out for him in this fight.
He certainly does, and I'm glad that he's the one in there. Wow!
Big left hook.
John lands a big one there, yeah.
We've seen no defense from either man.
No defense so far. There's a post, that's sort of defending.
That's like defense. It's like offense that is defense. He's just loading up on big right hands while John Roberts loads up on big kicks. Big head kick from Nathan Roberts, partially blocked. Now John is smiling. I think he's enjoying this.
I think they're both having a lot of fun. I think they're fighting like they're having fun.
They almost like have agreed that this is what they're doing.
Yeah, John likes to leaping kick, and he's quite good at getting that leaping foot up there, honestly.
Huge dribble of snot coming out of the nose of John Roberts there. As these two guys, this is officially a slobber knocker.
That was actually a nice little combination from John.
Big left body kick from John. The kicks from John's kicks, when John Roberts throws kicks at the correct range with balance,
they're smooth.
They look really good.
Yeah, they're smooth. I like that opening kick too, by the way.
Johnny Buck fussing with John Roberts about something.
Yeah, he's like, bro, chill out, I bet. I mean, that's a guy who's, he's intense, but he's calm even in the worst conditions.
I couldn't hear the words, but the vibe I got from Johnny Buck is he's trying to get him to that some things he's doing are fine, but he needs to discard other things that he's doing. And it looks like the big smile on John Roberts' face.
Everybody's laughing in the corner.
I think overall they're actually happy with what he did. I would imagine they just want to make. I mean,
he set the tone for the fight very early. I think that was obvious. I mean, that was probably the game plan from the corner, was to have him go in there, start off with a crazy spinning back leaping kick, and just tell the guy like, hey, we're in a chaotic movie type fight right now.
Hey, go nuts.
Yeah, and that's what he did in that first round. Let's see if the approach is any different after that talking to from Deuce and Johnny. Nate Roberts with that matrix corner. I remember I looked over while we were talking about Johnny. I looked over briefly, and Todd was doing the body language for jab cross. So maybe they want him to keep him at bay a little bit more, because he did land a good, solid couple crosses as John leapt in.
And that was with no setup.
Yeah.
So if they're looking for the jab cross, they want him to box a little bit better, or a little more technically. Big push kick. Nathan Roberts is loading up on that push kick, which is giving John Roberts an opportunity to close the distance.
And Nate's going forward now. Nathan needs to go forward more. He gave a lot of space in the last round that he didn't. He wasn't hurt or anything. He just was giving respect. And some of these some like you said are smooth kicks, but some of them are just winged shots, and you can just walk through those. You're inside the range of them, arc of them, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, when John skips in on those kicks, skipping in can allow you to score, but it takes a ton of power off the kick.
Yeah, Nathan seems to be physically stronger, and he is winning the clinch, even though John is the one who's engaged it a little bit. So yeah, I think that the
low kicks from John Roberts.
Another failed lap drop.
Failed lap drop. Sort of like a head and arm suplex is what he's looking for. like the old Taz plexus.
That's not something you can do in the kickboxing rule set.
I'm pretty sure you can't.
I need to see that on.
Yeah, it looked like it came in a little high, maybe on the top of the cup. I wonder if the
Come
toe
back on the way down like a little scraper.
something like that, or I wonder
Those
if
are
the toe,
sometimes the worst one.
if the toe's not going into the bladder area. Here we go.
Here we go. Big Jace. Nice replay of that battle. As soon as the action continues. Here we go. Let's check it out. That was dead on. Dead on. Like he kicked a field goal.
So that illustrates the point of perspective live or
Yeah,
perspective
I was
camera.
not looking at the monitor.
Well, I'm thinking maybe he hit him in the abs and then grazed it, and nope, he just put a boot right up the middle, lifted the cup, straight up nut shot.
Absolutely on the money there, and that's the power of instant replay, ladies and gentlemen. Fight for it. One of the only local promotions.
Hey, great job from John Roberts moving side to side to set up that kick, but Nathan Roberts answering back. They're getting sloppy and they're getting wild with the kicks.
Wow, nice cross from Roberts.
Left hook.
He does land that cross.
Now he looks for his jab, but John Roberts with some head movement to get out of the way. John Roberts is doing a good job of keeping his head out of the way on all these wild strikes.
Oh. It's like Disney on Ice.
Yeah. Stephen Bontana was trying to make some sense out of this.
Yeah, I mean, only Steven could translate this into a somewhat reasonably.
If his job was important, I would ask him right now. Hey, Steve, what's going on?
What's going on, Steve? Can you translate for me?
But the ref's job is important, so we should leave him alone. But I want to know, hey, what's going on?
This has been the longest 2-minute round of my life.
Big kicks. These guys are not pulling any punches. John Roberts trying to muscle. Nathan Roberts in the corner, but Nathan turns the position, and these guys both look for knees, and they both have their gloves. They're trying to block the low blows. He is sending everything he's got into those right hands. He is pulling the trigger on the right hands like it's a rocket launcher.
Weird fight. Mike, what's going on?
I don't know. Would it be safe and professional to ask Steve
Am I
about this
alone?
now?
Am I alone? Is this weird?
No.
Okay. You've seen a lot.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot in this game, and
I have seen a lot.
this just has a weird.
Well, I know Steve kind of well, and I'm reading his facial expressions. Hey, Steve, what's That makes sense. So what we've
got him with the grace.
We've got some clarification in that there was a groin shot, and then John was dropping at the time, and then a knee grazed his head. So there was a little confusion where you kneed in the head, and John was saying, "No, I'm okay. That wasn't really the issue. I got hit in the groin."
Dude, that was a crazy round. So many stops in that round, honestly.
But that's why it's great to have a good, experienced, knowledgeable guy like Steve in there who can make some sense out of what is pretty chaotic.
Yeah, and he's not a guy who has to get he doesn't have to yell at the fighters to get them to listen. Well, he's a big guy. He's got cauliflower ear. He's physical.
He's a bad dude too.
Exactly. Like you look at him, you know he's a bad dude. You know.
John just winding up like he's kicking a field goal with some of these kicks.
I feel like, man, dude, yeah. Go over there. Jason, run it back, please.
Let's see this one.
Let's see this one. Let's take it back to the ball cam. Now this one, it hit and then there was a reaction, a delayed reaction. So let's watch closely.
Yeah, he hit him a few moments before he actually went down.
There were some clean ones in there, and I don't know, the cut on the camera kind of just was ill-timed.
This is why you need like Vince McMahon to run down here right now and make this like a no disqualification match.
Redacted to run down here.
Oh, right. Okay, we need Paul Heyman to run down here.
Yeah, Eric Bischoff, or any other wrestling promoter that you may have known about from the 90s or later. Teddy Long to come out here.
Yeah, someone's got to make
They
this
got to go 2-on-1 with The Undertaker now.
Right. Steve Nathanael was doing his best to maintain
He's like,
control of these two guys.
please don't make me get involved any more than I already am. Please don't make me take a point. Like, I've already been involved so much.
Look at the jittery, herky-jerky footwork from both guys.
This is just a weird, bizarro type fight. You know, this is not the kind of fight we normally see here at Fight For It.
Well, normally you only end up with maybe one of these types of guys that does that sort of thing.
Yeah, these guys should train together after this.
God, clobbering overhand right, just smashing through the guard.
I can't believe what I've seen.
Their last name is the same.
That was a clubbing blow.
Yeah. Oh, he skips, he stutter steps and winds it up. And John Roberts moves side to side, looks for overhand.
Headlock.
Yeah, we got a headlock. Overhand right turns into a headlock. Johnny Buck calling for John Roberts to continue to pour it on.
I mean, Johnny looks confused too a little bit here. Look at that.
Yeah, but as experienced coaches, they know that they're so deep in, there's no time to make these fixes.
Oh, of course,
yeah,
of course.
Just get some output from your fighter. This is wild, man. Look at the angle.
Maybe it's just something these guys are bringing out in each other. Maybe they're not like this at all in the gym.
Right.
You know, maybe they were maybe they're both very prepared, but they weren't prepared for this. But to me, it doesn't look like either guy was ready for a 3-round fight. No. At least by the fight we got.
Oh my God!
That was an insanely hard shot to the temple.
Through the guard.
Through the guard.
He blocked it completely and it still wobbled him.
And Nate's going to throw this again.
Oh, well-timed push kick. A well-timed push kick. He counters that overhand right and then a left high kick attempt as well. He's just putting everything he's got into that overhand right.
Mercifully, this one is over.
I have no idea.
I have no words. I mean, you know, that's true. When a fight is that weird, you don't even know what's going on with the scorecard. You don't. I don't know, but man, those last couple shots from Nathan Roberts, they were like a gun going off in here, and they were right on the back of the head for some of those shots. Steven's laughing, Johnny's laughing, Deuce is laughing. At least everybody's having a good time.
The judges they're doing their best to just keep it at a smirk. I see a smirk on some of the judges'
Jason
faces.
doesn't have to do that. He's visibly laughing.
I was eyeing I sent my eyes there across we're even with the judges. I'm looking right into their eyes, and there's like a smirk on their face, and I saw a barely imperceptible shake of the head.
And I've said this before at Fight For It, and this is one of those scenarios as well. They definitely should have this fight.
All right, fight fans, after 3 rounds of fighting, we go to the judges' scorecard. With your winner, coming out of the blue corner, John Roberts.
Pro Combat Club going absolutely bucko insane for that one. And like I said, I had no idea what was going on. John Roberts winning, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds fine.
But did you see the expression from Nathan Roberts?
Yeah, he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah.
How does he know? I guess he speaks the language. He just understands what happened in there. Like,
I'm sure his coaches were like, it could go either way. You might win, you might not win. I mean, what else? I mean, you'd have to be pretty delusional to tell your athlete they got it in the bag after a fight like that. You can't know. After a fight like that, how could you?
It's impossible.
Right, exactly. So, I think, you know, Pro Combat, look at Deuce as well. Just like, I don't know, man. But John Roberts keeps the streak alive for Pro